And start this all over again. Hello, everybody. Welcome into November 12th, 2023. I am Ken Stout, Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. I am still your host. I've had to say that twice because I forgot to unmute myself. I also forgot to turn my speaker up to get audio. I have audio confirmation, so we are good. We have Darren, who's asleep. Josh, who's gone. Greg, Rich, William. Oh, Darren is not asleep. Okay. I figured you would be.
2 hours.
Sin and Chris. Hello, guys.
Hey.
It's only 2 o'clock in the morning, Darren. Why would you not be asleep? Let me guess. You're playing Destiny 2.
No, just been moving on.
Did you play it all today?
Nope. Not today.
Okay.
Were you asleep at 2 o'clock this morning?
No, that was 10 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, I hear you and William were on till about 10 a.m. this morning. That's what I heard.
About 7 my time.
Was it?
Be about...
Okay. Yeah, we got home at 7 minutes after 7, and I went straight to bed. And I woke up about 1:01, 1:02, something like that. Greg was 5th place tonight. Was eating spicy shrimp with noodles. That sounds pretty good. Fresh green peppers and red peppers, Greg?
Yep. I picked them off my son's plant today.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I seen that earlier today. I seen that bowl that you showed us. That was pretty nice. Now, is my green screen working right or not? Let me see. Yeah,
I even got my grass cut today in the front.
Man.
All blown down, lawnmower cleaned up, driveway rinsed off.
Had a busy day. And you managed to join the Zoom homies there for a little bit as well.
Yeah. Put a new filter in my son's clean air machine downstairs and cleaned the machine real good.
Good deal. Good deal. Long Dog says he's here. Tony Wallace says thumbs up. So I am guessing the audio is going out just fine. The mixer shows that it's good. So welcome in, everybody. Josh Kinder finally decides to show up and join us. Hello, Joshy.
Hey.
Must have been an important phone call you were on.
No, my aunt called me, and then my wife called me, and then my aunt called me again. I can't get me up everywhere. Well, I'm plugging back in.
Didn't have anything to do with your current Amazon situation at all?
No.
That's good.
Because they're on her account, not mine.
Oh, okay. All right. I think ours every once in a great while will just disconnect from the internet for some reason, but it just reconnects pretty simply, actually.
Oh, I found out over the weekend, if you ask the Alexa to go out and check for update, they do go out and get updates, but you have to ask them to.
For updates for the Alexa itself?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Ask Alexa to go out and get updates.
Yeah, run down to the update store.
So like if I were to say, example, Echo check for update, it will tell me if the device is up to date or not.
That makes me think of something. Y'all listen to this. Hey Siri, will you go to the store and get me some beer and make sure you get some cigarettes also? Listen.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Yes, go to the store and get me some beer.
One option is American Packaged Liquor Store on US 441 in Dublin. Want to try that one?
Yes.
Perfect. I can call that location or get directions.
Don't call it, go.
Sorry, we don't seem to be navigating anywhere. If you'd like directions, just say, get directions to, wherever.
Shut up.
They generally do.
Shut up.
They generally follow that. Believe me. I've had fun with our Alexa as well. I still want to
Hey,
get the
Ken.
Siri and Alexa go. I got it. I'm looking at it, Greg. Thank you.
Okay.
Looking at it as we speak, as a matter of
It
fact.
showed a package store, but they closed on Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's a
would
dry
like to
county,
call
only
that or
on
get
Sunday.
directions. Usually, when I do stuff like that, I'm driving in the car. So, yeah, I kind of want directions. All right. I'm making a slight adjustment. Let's see if that actually shrunk. I expanded the zoom box on my computer, and it made it smaller on OBS. That's weird. So
Okay,
that makes no sense.
I heard you. I'm going to write it down.
I'll record this on now. It's friend. Just plain regular anti-itch friend.
Okay.
Dog is asking about the game, Destiny 2 game. We got it from Epic, and yes, it was free. And now Darren has joined the fray to learn how to play it. Or possibly going to join the fray to learn how to play it. That was kind of fun showing him how to do that today. Sam's not here yet, is he? No, I don't see him. I need to get with him to see how he was able to join me on the beginning level, and I couldn't join Darren on the beginning level. I'm interested in seeing how that would work. I would have rather joined him in his game and worked with him that way as opposed to the way that I did it. But it all worked out pretty good. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
I found this old Android tablet that I had. I know it's not. Okay. But I was wondering if there's any way to force update it to the latest version.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Alex might know. But
Well,
Alex is not here.
Right. It would depend on if the system could handle it or not, wouldn't it?
Probably so.
I don't know. Good question. Very good question. Man, I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've gotten 13 new junk promotion emails since 6 o'clock tonight.
This is what I got from Kroger for, let's see, 25 years. I think it was, yeah.
They gave you
I chose this, and it is not much. I mean, it's just a cheap tablet.
yeah. Could
I
have been a
thought I
gold
really
watch.
getting something. Do what?
Could have been a gold watch.
Yeah.
Ski Man says there's buffering going on, so I need to look and see if now I don't know how Doug brings up the drop frames that he shows. I did not notice any buffering on my monitoring machine at all. Of course, I'm just catching it in my peripheral vision. I'm focusing more on looking at Zoom. Does anyone know how he brings up?
I don't see any on the YouTube, as far as I see.
I might have to ask him that tomorrow.
Well,
Demonstrate that, and
Ken-
this time pay attention.
Ken,
Yes.
to get you the statistics on YouTube, just click right click on it.
Right click
And-
on the YouTube feed
YouTube.
itself.
Yeah, on your window, on the screen, what's shown on YouTube.
Oh, and then the stats for nerds.
Yeah,
Now, is that a movable? Yeah, I don't show any drop frames whatsoever.
I was trying to do that, and I didn't know either. So I tried it on this one.
Huh.
Mm.
So he's got buffering going on, but I'm not showing anything wrong. And I don't know if anyone else is having issues or not. And by the way, it's good to see Ski Man. Why is my chat not caught up? Now, this is weird that I pop chat out so that I can use the little gizmo thing that I have. And the last one on there was Rick Lakes. And now it suddenly just caught up. Interesting. Maybe there is some lagging going on. Maybe it's with my system. Rick says it's working okay for him. And G-Man says just a couple seconds ago, but now it's all right. Yeah, that's weird. Very weird. Very odd. Next time I want to do that, I'll bring YouTube over in front of me so I can see it. That box is William's saying it's working good for him. Long Dog says, concerning Destiny 2, I'm downloading it from Epic. It seems to be free to play. Yeah, we're all playing it on Epic, as far as I know. It is free to play. You do get prompted through a couple times to buy stuff. You just escape out of that. Tony says he's good. So maybe it was just a one-time incident for Ski Man. I don't know. Let's hope anyway. And it looks like, oh, there's Josh just materialized out of nowhere. Look at that. He just popped right back in. So, did you stream tonight, Josh?
Yep.
All right. I thought maybe you did. I was perusing through YouTube right before I took a real quick nap. I was kind of worn out mentally today. I don't know why.
This is Android 6.0.
How you doing so far, Josh?
What that?
How you doing so far?
All right. I got up with the map bubble.
Good. Yeah, both Bill and I leveled up last night, or Wild Bill and all, or Billy, or whatever we're calling him, whatever Jose's going to call him tonight, about 5:45 this morning. And then the weird thing is, and it's another question I have for Sam, is I went to one location and he went to another location, but we both leveled up, and you would think the game would remain consistent, that we would go to the same place. Long Dog is saying that there's usually some kind of advertising or have to buy something typical. Yeah, there's quite a bit actually, I thought, but he just X past it and move on. So Tony says hello to Rick, as Doug would say, chit chat going on in the. Now, did that disappear? It did not, or it did, didn't it? Okay.
I was thinking about it while you were gone and I was making my dinner.
Yeah.
About when I was in the military, we had these little readers attached to our machine. They gave us a cap card and had encoded, I guess, a pin or something. You put it in there and then you could log on to your machine.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked to be a pretty, I perused through it real quick. It looked to be a really interesting article. I've got it in the background. I will go through that with a fine-tooth comb later on tonight or tomorrow.
But he wouldn't have to buy anything as long as he has a spare USB flash.
Sure, right.
And don't lose it.
Right. Was it Joshy telling us the other day that he lost a flash drive, or was that someone else? Or did I imagine that? That's
Yeah,
what you do is,
I don't know about.
okay.
What you do is you make two of them.
In case you lose one.
I'm gonna do that. Well, I don't even have
read up on the software to see if it can make two of the same keys.
Oh yeah, good point. Would it make two of the same key? Yeah, I'll go through that later. It looks to be really interesting. So, what was on the flash drive you lost, Josh?
I wanted to make a flash drive for my computer and my computer in case we ever have to use Maprium with left, because we don't have a way into that program at the computer for class.
Right. So you want the boot up from the Macrium then, right?
Right, which is why I wanted two flash drives with that program already on it.
Yeah, I've got one around here somewhere. I mean, I'm looking at all my flash drive. I got 9 of them. Looking right at them. I don't know which ones it's on, but I got them.
I think I got you beat, man.
I have an idea about my computer, but I don't want to talk about it now.
All right, we'll discuss it after the stream ends. I do have the macro running. I did start a little bit early, and we got about 14 more minutes to go. hopefully. I don't think you can force the macro to speed up.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
you've seen all my flash drives, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen yours. I've seen Kerry open his drawer and throw out flash drives for days. I've seen Doug open his drawer and throw out flash drive for day. I
I'm not
seriously,
gonna throw them out.
no, I don't mean throw them out. They demonstrate by reaching into the drawer and pulling out handfuls and handfuls and handfuls of flash drives. Um, Actually, I do have 10. There is one that's still plugged in on the big TV in the living room that before we got the Plex working, I would move a movie or a TV show to the flash drive, take it in there, and we would watch it in there. But now that Plex is working, we don't have to do that any longer. Long Dog says, when you create a bootable flash drive for Macrium, I would use a very inexpensive USB thumb drive. Even 2.0 would be appropriate if you spending money is an issue. You're only going to use it. Yeah, you're going to, like, once in a great while. If then, sure, that's a good point. You don't want to spend a lot of money for something like that. I agree with that. What else? There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, they did not bring up the internet issue at the business meeting today at the church.
I'm
Other than that,
surprised Alice didn't bring it up.
I was too, actually. He didn't go into any great detail as to why that was. So he said he's going to have to wait another month now. That's going to drive
But
him
his
up the
dad,
wall.
his dad probably told him not to.
I don't know.
Because he's new and he probably don't want to do too much right now.
Right, right.
Well, yes, he does want to do something.
I mean, his dad,
Yeah.
as
No.
far as financial stuff that
Yeah,
goes.
you don't want to rock the boat right away. I mean, that is
Knowing
a
him,
good
he's
point.
going to do it. He's going to do something somehow.
Yeah, I agree with that. One way or the other. I do agree with that. Man, Indiana beat Army by 8 points. I tried to watch some of that game today, and I could not watch it. And you guys know I'm a big IU, Indiana University fan. And oh my gosh, I know they're a young team. I know they've only got one or two people back from last year. And the rest of them are basically freshmen and inexperienced in playing at the collegiate level. Man, it looked horrible. Absolutely horrible. They play Wright State next, and that'll be on Thursday night. Mrs. K's got to work, so I'll get to watch that game as well. Well, try to watch that game as well. We will see. Then they play Connecticut.
I thought we were gonna make my new Amazon account.
Josh, we'll get to your Amazon account. Do you know what the word patience means?
No.
Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever
No.
heard the expression Rome wasn't built in a day?
Okay.
And you're looking at your phone.
Yeah, because I'm updating the app.
Oh, okay. Mrs. K joins us, says, sorry everyone, too busy. She's alone from 6 this evening till 6 tomorrow. There's only one other person working 6 to 6. Wow, that's terrible. Thank goodness she's off Monday and Tuesday. We are playing golf on Tuesday. I don't know if Jake's going to play or not. I sent him a message earlier today and he's not responded yet. But he's got a lot on his plate. It's supposed to be 60 degrees on 60 and sunny on Tuesday. And then rain, I believe, was in our forecast for Friday of next week. Which, it is right. Today's the 12th of November. Not like we're getting into springtime. We're going into the months of the year where now they're saying 61. So that's even good. 63 tomorrow and sunny. 61 Tuesday and sunny. 64 Wednesday. 66 on Thursday, partly cloudy. And rain is forecasted for Friday. So that's good. That is good. As you know, when I do something on the phone, I put my avatar on because I don't want to I don't want to be a hypocrite and do what I tell people not to do. Right, Josh? Greg says hello to Mrs. K from Southern Oh, Doug, Greg, you're a doctor? I didn't realize that. And you're a Southern doctor at that. And she says, yeah, really. She says hello, hello, hello back. I guess she's like Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang, where she's got to go, hello, hello, hello. That was a good show. I was saddened to see it end, but I also understand. Speaking of that, did you guys see where they ended the walkout? Allegedly, supposedly.
What? Actors?
Yep, the actors strike.
Oh yeah, that was done like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I'm slow. I don't keep up with the times like you do.
Oh, you don't have to tell us that. We knew that.
Yeah, here's newsflash. I just wonder how long it'll be until things get into production. I don't see anything coming out before what, maybe the 1st of January if we're lucky. I mean, it's not like they can just show up tomorrow morning and put something out for next week, or can they? I don't know.
I am listening to you through my stereo again.
I'm listening to YouTube through my headphones. I'm wanting to fire the game up to see if it's going to work with these again like it did last night, because you guys know my computer system. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. We did have a slight echo today, I did notice, and I don't understand that. Where do we stand on your little debacle experiment thing, William?
I want to try to set up OBS to stream the game off the computer itself over YouTube. Hopefully you could see what stream rights.
You should be able to.
Sound and picture. But without Zoom being part while I'm running, it might not have the audio issue.
Yeah, you should be able to do that. You should be able to go in and set up a Windows capture source, and that'll capture both the audio and the video, I believe. And just don't join Zoom. And I mean, you won't be able to communicate with anybody on Zoom. It'll have to be through the game, but I would think that would do it. And without running Zoom, Zoom is a big resource hog. So that'll help you out.
That's what I'm trying to pick, because it's i7-8700K, which should be able to run the applications, you would think.
You got a 7th generation i7?
No, it's 8th generation.
Oh, 8? Yeah, you should
7.
be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't be. Yeah, I've set it up 2 different ways. I have it through a window capture, I have it through a display capture, and I didn't notice any lagging at all. And one time was with Zoom running, one time was without Zoom running, so I think it'll work. It should work. So how do we plan on doing that? I'm going to run the stream, so it'd be like, this is the 12 hours. We're going to start the game, and then you're going to stream the game.
You could do it like you do the Fish channel and that, log in, watch what is coming over that feed. How you do One Fish, Princess Cam, and that, where you do a sample.
We need to practice that at least once between now and then. We don't want to wait until the last minute to give that a shot.
That's where you want to set it up. We get this thing going and we see how it works.
Yeah. Well, it'll work. I don't think I can show my OBS right now. But yeah, Sam said set it up as a window capture. I did that initially and it worked. And then I just wanted to see if it could be done through a display capture, and it can be. So
I think I got the OBS.
Right. So if you look at YouTube stream right now, you're still seeing Zoom, and you're also seeing the chat pop out window because I switched over to the scene that I use for that. Ski mask. I got masking on my mind. I watched a video on masking today. Ski Man says good night. Good night, Ski Man. Good to see you. Hope everything is good with you. So yeah, you're seeing now, this is one scene, and all it's doing is grabbing my number one monitor. So whatever's on the monitor, that's what it's going to show. If I were to grab the chat and move it, then it's going to display all of my icons. And if I put it over, then it's going to do that. So that's one way to do it. That seems to skin man. And then when I go back, I did update it last night.
Yeah, we got it.
And then if I go back to my normal one, then you've got the clocks and the QR code for Jose's business. And then if I press the button, the little thing will pop up and go away in 7 seconds. Tony Wallo's 3-minute warning tonight. He's saying night. Yeah, it is going to end here shortly. I did start it a little bit early. Just wanted to get it going and go from there. So, John Aloy says good night. See everyone next Friday. Good night, John. Thank you for being here. Ski Man says not. Oh no. That's not good to hear. I hope you get the feeling better. I'm not going to display that with the little pop-up. I mean, it's in chat, that's fine, but I'm not going to highlight it and have it pop out for the world to see. I mean, the world can see it, but we do not need to put emphasis on that at all. And I know Ski Man understands that. So, yes, there you go. You're quite welcome, my friend. You're quite welcome. And please get to feeling better. And shoot us an email at, now is my, oh, you know what? It's not, because I did reboot the system. I need to send Doug an email. I need to get on Saturday's show because it seems more and more for me to get anything to work, I have to reboot my system quite a lot, much more than I really think that I need to. But in order to get things to work, Greg's favorite program, DaVinci Resolve, I have to reboot the system. There's the email if you want to join us on the Zoom panel. Shoot me an email at kstoutz00m@gmail.com. Not the letter, it's the number 0. Right, Sin?
Yep.
I'm just picking on Sin. And everybody makes that mistake. I probably should change that, but it works sometimes. But now why is this? Okay, so this is going to kick off here pretty soon. I started early. The macro should have kicked in by now. I need to look at that macro and make sure I've got it set up for exactly 30 minutes because I'm guessing maybe it's still got a little bit of bleed over or a little bit longer time frame. So it's going to run, goes to the main, I call this the main Zoom / YouTube stream, and it's set up for exactly 30 minutes. No, not 30.05 like it was, or 30.5 or anything. It's exactly 30 minutes. So I know right now it's 9:30, and I know I started. Well, I pushed the button to start streaming at 59. So is there a delay in? Now, surely to goodness there's not. I have to get with Sam on that. He's pretty good with OBS. He was there earlier in chat, I saw. I haven't seen him on the Zoom stream yet. He's probably all gamed out. We are probably driving him up the proverbial wall with the game. William and I had fun last night. We were on, he was sharing Zoom. I was playing. There it goes. So it's about 45, 50 seconds. I'm watching the clock right now. I want to thank everyone with the generic thank you for being here. It is very much appreciated. I cannot express the fact you guys show up every night, night in, night out, and put up with our nonsense. I hope that I see most of you on the 12-hour debacle, and it's going to be a debacle. We are going to limit the gameplay. Just a heads up on that. We're not going to play it for 4, 5, 6 hours unless we get really good at it. And who knows? Maybe then we'll go for 4 or 5 minutes. I don't know. So macro's running. I can close the macro now. It's to the dancing girls. Good night. See you tomorrow. There will not be a Daily Da Vinci. I can promise you that. There will not be a premiere. I can promise you that. Got to mention the one, the only, Mr. Grumpy himself, and Darren, and Josh, and Rich, and Sin, and Wild Bill, or Billy, or whatever name Jose picks for him, and Chris Garrett. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here on the panel. I'm going to end the stream.